Internal reports confirm a major strategy shift in Seattle. The front office is moving away from patching holes and is now aggressively targeting elite interior protection for the quarterback. This is a total overhaul of the trenches to secure a championship window through 2026. Stay with us for the full breakdown of these upcoming roster moves. Like and subscribe for the latest updates.
Sources around the league are indicating a significant shift in strategy for the Seattle Seahawks as they prepare for the upcoming offseason. The buzz coming out of the Pacific Northwest suggests that General Manager John Schneider and Head Coach Mike Macdonald are zeroing in on specific critical roster deficiencies that must be addressed immediately to ensure this franchise remains a legitimate contender through the 2026 season. While the national media often focuses on skill positions, the internal evaluation in Seattle points directly to the trenches. Analysts and insiders familiar with the team's grading systems report that the absolute priority is fortifying the interior of the offensive line and adding disruptive depth to the defensive front. This isn't just about tweaking the roster, it is about a fundamental philosophical commitment to controlling the line of scrimmage, something that has been inconsistent in recent years. The front office is reportedly viewing this offseason not as a rebuild, but as a recalibration to maximize the current competitive window. The message is clear. The skill talent is there, but the engine room needs an overhaul. If they cannot protect the quarterback or stop the run with more consistency, the ceiling for this team remains capped, regardless of who is throwing the football.
To understand why this is the priority, you have to look at the tape and the metrics surrounding quarterback Geno Smith over the last 18 months. Despite playing at a Pro Bowl level in terms of accuracy and decision-making, Smith has operated under duress at one of the highest rates in the NFL. The internal belief is that Smith is a championship-caliber signal caller when given a clean pocket, but the interior protection has forced the offense to become one-dimensional far too often. Historically, the Seahawks have tried to patch these holes with mid-tier free agents and late-round draft picks, but the results have been mixed. On the other side of the ball, Mike Macdonald's defensive scheme relies heavily on versatile linemen who can eat up space and generate internal pressure without always relying on the blitz. Looking back at the defensive performance, the inability to consistently stop the run on early downs put the entire unit in unfavorable situations. This context is crucial because it dictates how they will spend their salary cap dollars. We are looking at a situation where the evaluation of the current roster has concluded that good enough is no longer acceptable on the offensive and defensive lines if the goal is a Super Bowl run by 2026.
The implications of this targeted approach are massive for the Seahawks offseason itinerary. Expect John Schneider to be aggressive in the free agent market, specifically targeting veterans with a proven track record of durability and pass-blocking efficiency. This likely means allocating a larger percentage of the salary cap to the guard and center positions than we have seen in Seattle in quite some time. Furthermore, this focus almost certainly signals how they will approach the upcoming NFL draft. While fans always love the splashy playmaker pick, the draft capital will likely be poured into the big men up front. This strategy also puts pressure on the existing roster. Veterans who haven't performed up to the new standard could be cap casualties to clear space for these upgrades. For Geno Smith, this is the best-case scenario. It signals that the organization is committed to building a structure that supports his playstyle rather than asking him to play hero ball every Sunday. However, it also raises the stakes. With a fortified line, the excuses vanish. The expectation will be a deep playoff run, and the cohesion of this new-look unit will be the primary storyline heading into training camp.
Ultimately, this report confirms that the Seattle Seahawks are done with half measures regarding their line play. The verdict here is that the front office recognizes they have a roster ready to win now, provided they fix the foundation. By prioritizing the trenches, they are trying to extend their window and ensure that by 2026, they aren't just a playoff hopeful, but a dominant force in the NFC West. This is a mature, calculated approach that prioritizes substance over flash. For the fans, this might not mean the most exciting headlines in March, but it translates to the most important wins in January. The question now becomes, can John Schneider identify the right personnel to execute this vision, or will they miss on their evaluations? I want to know what you think. Are the trenches the right focus, or is there another position group that worries you more? Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We will be tracking every signing, every rumor, and every draft pick as the Seahawks build their future. Stay tuned.